Today we've got a hedge cutter that come in for, initially it was a running issue. It turned out that the fuel tank had loads of water in it. Anyway, this side of things has been done. It was a sonic carb clean, filters, things like that, and it runs a dream. However, when I had a look at this, I thought, oh, that looks a bit odd. There's a bit of blade missing. Up, haven't you? Yeah. So I've noticed that the blades are basically knackered. There was a number of them that were bent, and it was causing the head to lock up. For example, that one's bent in there, another one there. Obviously, that one's missing. So we've got a new blade set. So I'm going to strip it down, check everything inside, put some new blades on, put it back together, and yeah, that'll do. God, that was tight. Harvey must have done that one up. I'd be interested to know how other people strip these heads down, and if they do it a similar way to me, or if they do it the same kind of way. But it looks pretty clean in there. Obviously the grease goes different colours. Bearing's fine. Oh, look at that. You won't want that on your finger. Right. Put them to one side. So the way that I usually do these is I put the blades in a vise. Like this, and I just loosen them and then take them apart by hand on the bench. So I just do that and then go back a little turn so it holds the nut and bolt there. And then sometimes you get this, if you have a look at that, Dem, sometimes you get the bolt head gets packed with crud. I should have probably checked before I started, but 9 times out of 10 they're okay. I mean, the rest of them are okay. So yeah, this is how I strip them down, like that, and then back a couple of turns. It's quite a fast, efficient way of doing it, I think. Keeps everything together, everything's held steady for me. Get this one out a bit more. I went back in a bit too far. And then I've got these magic blocks. Look at that. Makes life easier, doesn't it? And I just go along, take all the nuts off. I never take these ones out. I find it easier to just leave them in place and inspect them in place. Get all the bolts out, little seal and all the little spacers. So make them straight again, so that will get cleaned up. And then everything into a pile. Sometimes the little spacers stay in here and get stuck like that one. Just pick all the bits of crud off of it. That's it. Scrap. And there is the broken one. Now, when I've done that, let's give it a little tap, get all the washers off again. It's easy, just put things in piles and you know where it all is, so it's all off. There's one stuck there, and that one there. Let's give the hands a wipe. Oh no, I've got to tear my glove. You get dirty hands now. 10mm on the bottom of the cam gear. You have to hold it with your fingers, otherwise it will just spin. Undo him. Put the nut back on. So that's fine, nice and sharp. There's no areas that are damaged, so he'll go back in, and then I'll inspect that gear, the little gear pinion. All looks okay. Again, looks sharp. There's no chunks missing or damage. The bearings feel good, as I can tell because I'm feeling them by hand. So it should be a case of put this back together. Bearings okay. You always get a small amount of movement, but the bearings okay. I know everyone's going to say, oh, you should do this, you should do that, but this is a quick fix to get the customer out of trouble so they can keep earning money as a contractor. Right, new blades. I'll just give this a little clean up on the wire wheel. Just cleaning off all the tree sap basically. Anything that will hang up on the blades, not allow them to move freely. I have to say, these things are so much sharper than you would imagine. The amount of times I've cut myself on these. Right, place all our little washers back. And then the new blades are going in. Just going to level him out a bit. So I always turn the cam gear like that. Put this in, just give it a little wiggle, and then you can push it, and it will lay flat. It's pretty much the same again with the top blade. Just wiggle it in. There we go. Put all our washers back in. Yeah, let us know if you've got a different way of putting these together. I find this is the easiest way because you can lay everything out. Put it all back in there. Right, now we put our plate on. Let me just drop all the bolts through. And then the nuts. And then we go back onto the vise, tighten it up in the same way that we loosened it, grease it up and put it on. I've got this little tool here that I made so we can just make sure that everything feels okay. Oh, it's, yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect, nice and smooth. I mean, look at the effort that I've got to put in. Yeah. So, packing full of grease, put everything back on, put it back on the machine. I'll run it up and then I'll just spray some WD lubricant, or it's what we get from AutoSmart called mech oil, but we'll use that. That'll be it. So I'll show you when I'm back there.